This is Savewith Crypto. Okay, so it's Metabonding today, and you know, it's never very exciting, is it? But I suppose what is good this week is we have got the QWAT that we can claim, although I think it's going to come to very, very little. Anyway, I'll just confirm this on Maiar. Okay, it's processing the transaction. Okay, transaction successful. So what have we got? Not a lot, really. The quote QWAT was worth hardly anything. So let's have a look what we can harvest in the meta staking. Definitely some UTK I can have there, and some ride. Okay, just confirm that. That's processing. Let's have the UTK. Okay, confirm that. I mean, these are all pretty small amounts, really. Okay, that's that done. Now, at the moment, I haven't got any ZoidPay meta staked, but I've decided that it seems to be taking forever for the shopping pool auction to come out. So I'm going to meta stake it until the end of the month, just to get a little bit of extra ZoidPay. So I'll just do all of that. And you can notice here that there's that unbonding period that, you know, so I'll get like 9 to 10 days when I decide to unstake it, where I won't get any rewards, and I won't be able to withdraw it. But as I say, I'm going to do it to the end of September anyway. So that's processing now, and I'm going to make a note of that because it's 2:56 now in the morning. I know it's silly in time, but I kind of woke up and thought I'd just do this because I'm interested to see actually how much you do earn from meta staking. And as ever, over on the farms, I'm going to reinvest the MEX that I've earned from the MEX farm, confirm that, and of course harvest the LK MEX from the LP farms as well, and then restake that in the MEX farm. So confirm that to harvest it, and then because, as usual, all the LK MEX has got different unlock dates, it's best to just merge it all together and stake it in one go. So just merge all that, confirm on Maiar. That's merging the LK MEX there. Okay, that's done. So now I can stake it in the MEX farm. So I just go stake, select the LK MEX maximum, and stake. Okay, confirm that. Okay, so that's adding farm stake there. Transaction successful. So 3 cents earned in ZoidPay so far in about half an hour. And I think we're done. Okay, so just for the record, I staked that ZoidPay at 2:56 in the morning, and 18 hours later at 19:56, I took a note of the amount of ZoidPay that the meta staking had earned. It was in fact 64.89 ZoidPay. So if we get 64.89, so that's for 18 hours. So if we multiply that by 24 and then divide that by 18, that will give the amount per day. So it's 86.52 per day. So 86.52 times 365 gives the amount of ZoidPay you get per year. Okay, and then if we divide that by the amount I'm staking, which is 275,979.04 equals that. So to get that as a percentage, multiply that by 100, and that comes out 11.44%. So it's worth noting here that these are maximum APRs, and they certainly don't seem to be quite what they say on the tin. Okay, so I started this video on Thursday morning. It's now Saturday morning, so I think it's probably reasonable that I have a look again at the amount of ZoidPay that was earned, because I think I was probably looking at, you know, a too smaller sort of a period of time, really. So I'm going to look at this at 10:56 on Saturday morning. So let me just work that out. That will be 48 hours plus 8 hours, so that will be 56 hours. So yeah, so I'm going to look at this at 10:56. So okay, what we got here then is 214.21 ZoidPay. So 214.21 ZoidPay, Now that is in 56 hours, so if I divide that by 56, that will give me the amount of ZoidPay per hour, and then I multiply that by 24 to get the per day. So it's actually 91.8 ZoidPay. I think before I was on 80 something, so it is a bit more than what I thought. So if we multiply that by 365, that's the amount per year. So if I divide that by the total amount of ZoidPay I've got staked, that would be, so divide by 275,979.04. That equals that amount. So multiply that by 100 to get percentage. Then you can see it is actually 12.14%. So it's a little bit higher than what I thought. But it's worth noting that these figures here are maximum APR and maximum APY. Not to be confused with if you go to the farms, for example, the actual APR you get in here, this actually is the actual reward you're currently getting. It's not maximum, that is the current reward. So it's worth bearing that in mind. I must admit I hadn't spotted the max thing in the meta staking. Now this is making the whole kind of shopping pool scenario for ZoidPay look a lot more attractive, where you can get 12%, for example, if you are willing to lock up your ZoidPay for 12 months, which some people might want to, some people might not. So I think the thing is, I was intending on unstaking the ZoidPay at the end of September, and I might even do it soon. I might do it next Thursday on Metabonding Day, because I want to make sure it's unstaked, ready for the shopping pool sale. Anyway, on a completely different topic, I did post this poll on my channel a few hours ago, saying, should I test CryptoRover's new trading bot? CryptoRover, Dan, he seems like a nice lad. He's obviously made a load of money, and he's only like 20 years old, 21, something like that. So it seems a bit weird to sort of spend some money on his product, but I don't know. I might give him the benefit of the doubt, because I'm looking for something that is a kind of set and forget kind of thing, and it will just earn money. Now, I've played with a few bots before. I played with one. I can't remember what it's called now, but I played with one, and it looked like it was earning money all the time. But in fact, all it was last summer I was trying it out, and the price of the assets was kind of going up anyway. So, looking at the dollar value, that's all you saw was the price of the dollars going up. So it didn't actually turn out to be particularly good at all, really. I've played with the 3 commas bot. It's a bit complicated to set up, and I think that might put a lot of people off. It's almost, I found it almost easier to learn to trade manually than to actually learn to create a bot with 3 commas. I don't know if anyone's got any shortcuts to sort of getting an efficient bot on 3 commas, but I don't know, I haven't really particularly found one myself. And they seem to be one-dimensional. They seem to be either good for shorts or good for longs. Now Dan's one seems to, from what I can tell, work in both directions. It will short and it will long, depending on if the market's going up or down. And it uses the ByBit Bitcoin USDT pair, I think. I think it's Bitcoin anyway. And I'm really tempted to try it out, actually. I'm not sponsored by him or anything like that, or so I would be using my own money, and I'd probably be going for this €63 one here. And I'm actually wondering how much you need to spend to make it worthwhile to actually get that back. From what I can tell, it doesn't use particularly risky trades, so chances of getting liquidated or losing a lot of money seem to be fairly slim, and I might give it a go. Anyway, so far on my poll, who's voted, 12 people have voted. It seems like 92% of those want me to do it. So I think that'll be my next video. Actually, I'll set that up, give it a go, and see what happens. Now, I don't think you have to use CryptoRover's ByBit link for it to work. I think if I was him, I would have made it so you did, because imagine that, you sell the product and then you get all the commission as well from the actual trades on top of it. That would have been quite an amazing model, really, wouldn't it? But it did make me think, maybe what you should have done is done a version of it called Free, where you had to have his ByBit link to get it for free. I think that would have been really good. And then he'd got the commission from the trades, and you'd have got the product for nothing. I think that would have been a good one. But anyway, looks like I'm going to have to pay for it. And this one here, the €39, maximum trading balance 5k. I can't really see 5k being worthwhile, because he reckons it makes about 70% a year. So €5,000, 70% of that is, I don't know, about €3,000, something like that. So €3,000 would be something like $200 or $300 a month, sort of thing, which only, just covers the 63, especially if you consider that some months might not be profitable, some might be profitable. Anyway, I think I'll give it a go and see how it works out and see what happens. But if you'd like me to do that, either give a little vote on the poll, or please comment below, or definitely give the video a like. And while you're down there, make sure you subscribe, got notifications set on all, and above all, tell your friends.